Welcome back to Mind Trick Media. Maul, I'm depressed. It's over. Shit. We need season 2 like now.
Let's go over the first episode first. Okay, so episode starts. I don't remember how.
They're talking to Dryden Voss.
Yeah. And basically they're making a rendezvous. You guys probably watched it. So Darth Maul kind of teams up with Master Iko Dikadoko and what?
It's just nothing.
And his apprentice, and they kind of need. I'm forgetting names like crazy right now. Captain Lawson. They need him to kind of show them a way out.
They need everybody to get out, basically.
Yeah, kind of. Other than Lawson's kid, we could have left him. No. But Devin and Master Deco, Echo Deco. Docky, yeah. So they go to this meeting place, and we can kind of, like, while they're, like, hiding out, we see that the two Inquisitors are tracking them.
Well, first of all, we have the, like, kind of almost dyad-esque of Maul and,
Devin.
Yeah. Which I'm assuming it's not a dyad.
It's not a dyad, but, like, the Force, like, because they do that a ton. Like, Luke and Leia can do it. Anakin and the Emperor can do
their
it.
Their connection's interesting, because it's, like... It seems super connected, like almost on a par, like with Luke and Leia, and like it's like that good of a connection. Like that's crazy.
I just think Maul knows how to manipulate people, and she doesn't know how to fight it.
I guess that's also possible. Yeah, these two Inquisitors fucking searching for these motherfuckers in this episode, low-key creepy as fuck.
Dude, they're fucking menaces.
They're fucking terrifying.
I hate that I know their fate.
Well, we don't.
Whoa, yeah, we do.
Yes and no, because Marok already died at some point.
We know Crow's fate.
Well, also, I thought about this. When he dies to Ahsoka, he kind of, like, deflates.
Yeah,
so I don't... like, was he also, like, dead before that as well? I know he didn't have, like, the green smoke come out of him like Marok, like the Night Sister magic. But it made me question, did he also die? Because that's kind of weird that he kind of deflated when he got cut down by Ahsoka.
Yeah. I don't know.
I don't know either, but I'm assuming we're going to get more. I'm assuming we're going to figure out their fate if they brought them back. There's no way we're not going to get in between time periods with them in some capacity.
Well, I think they'll just be in the second season of Maul.
Yeah. Or whatever else we get, possibly.
But anyway, they're tracking them. Mm-hmm. And then we get to this underpass where they're walking through these tunnels, and they get to this, like, the acid pit.
Well, first of all, we need to go back a little bit to where they are trying to escape out of the city, and then they run into the Empire.
Oh, yeah.
And
yeah.
Maul aura farming like a motherfucker. Like, holy shit. Like, he literally did that on purpose just to show Devin how powerful he was.
It's all a show now.
Yeah.
Like, the rest of what he's doing is like, I'm about to fuck people up just because.
Yeah. And his fucking lightsaber throw and shit to the fucking, what's that, AT-ST? Yeah.
No.
Was that not the AT-ST?
It's like a hybrid. Because it has like that weird side turret.
Whatever.
It's like a hybrid. I don't know what it is. We've never seen it before.
Fire. Well, I thought it was weird when he hit the lightsaber on the leg and then it didn't do anything to start out. And I was like, okay, that's weird. But I think it was kind of just to show like his power and how easy it was.
Yeah.
Like, hey, we're going to have this like stop motion where it like gets there and then we're going to show how easy he can just push right through this. I think that was more or less what it was, but I don't know. Kind of weird though. But the throw and then it exploded. That was fucking nuts. Like... Just pure well, also him just walking up and just dragging the lightsaber on the ground, literally just like, come on, dude. Like, insane. But anyways, continue.
Yeah. So we get through that part. At a certain point, the Inquisitors get there and they like try to look for him or whatever. But
Marok's fucking looking up and down this goddamn stormtrooper, like.
Dude, I thought he was gonna just fucking kill him.
That
stormtrooper was like, when they walked away. I was like, yo. But yeah, so they're all running through this acid pit, and they're using the little, It's frenzy, but they're using frenzy to get across, right? So,
Skybot.
yeah, and then is it Master Deco?
Daki.
Daki, got it. Master Daki. You can see how he like the visual of him sensing the dark side is so like they're doing such a good job at like little things.
Yeah.
Like him sensing the dark side and like it's just showing how much stronger in the Force he is than even Maul and Devin, which that one makes sense, but he turns and ignites and they just start getting after it.
Yeah.
These lightsaber fights are fucking awesome.
Well, first of all, the two Inquisitors are running that bitch full fucking speed, and I'm like, dude, Crow's fast as shit.
Yes, dude.
Scary as hell.
They all have like a dash, and it's
Yeah.
weird. I mean, maybe they all have the Force speed.
I don't know, but like, they're low key more powerful than what we think. But also, I've heard people talk about it. Like, I didn't hear anybody talk about the show at all until after these final 2 episodes. But anyways, did you get spoiled going into the episode?
In what manner?
Like, I guess we haven't got there yet. Whatever.
I did not.
I did.
The only thing I got spoiled on was a visual pic of Maul. We're getting to that part. So
No, I got spoiled for the thing.
well,
And
we'll
I was
get to
like,
it.
Fuck. Anyways.
Anyway, so
I've seen people talk about these two and how like individually they're like terrible, but them together fighting side by side, clearly they're
maybe
phenomenal.
they are like a duo. Maybe they were master and apprentice,
It's possible.
or they're brothers.
It's got to be something because they are fucking like OP as shit. And I don't know if it's also because hey, maybe they're weaker later because they both were dead.
Yeah.
And they're just like being controlled by one was the Night Sister and whatever Crow guy was fucking controlled by at the time or whatever. But they're powerful as fuck. Like actually. And it's like, okay, like
But you also got to think too, they're not very Force sensitive.
I kind of disagree.
Not like they're not like Jedi Master level Force sensitive.
I mean, Force Echo is an ability that not very many people have. That's where
They're not Jedi Master level. They're Jedi Knight level.
they're yeah.
The abilities is not something based on rank though.
That's true. But I don't know. Together, they're fucking good.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
And dude, just some of the visuals of them fighting.
Yeah.
By the way, Master
Daki.
he's more powerful than what we thought too.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
It's either that or he's old and he's super intelligent.
yeah,
Like, it's either like...
it kind of weirds me out that he has a blue lightsaber.
Yeah, he should have a green lightsaber. Unless he was just some fucking...
To be fair, we see some fighting, and it's not like he's not.
That's true,
fucking
and
people
I was
up.
gonna say
he also fights in like Form 4.
Yeah, I was gonna say maybe when he was younger, it would have made more sense for him to have blue. But like, I don't know. Like now, I just feel like if he had to get a new lightsaber for whatever reason, I feel like it has to be
Because
green.
he's green. Like, why are we? Why blue lightsaber? It just like when you look at him, I would have bet 9 times out of 10 he had a green lightsaber if I didn't know what color lightsaber he had.
Yeah,
Devin, I would have bet blue.
yeah, I would have bet blue too.
But so we get these other scenes where they start fucking up the Mandalorians, the stormtroopers and shit, and then we get the scene where
Dude, the Zabrak,
Icarus, yeah,
his like final stand, and then he tackles the 3 stormtroopers into the fucking.
I was like,
that was fucking hard. Not gonna lie. First of all, he threw the knives at them. Whatever.
yeah, I don't know what the fuck that was. I was like, where was that at,
And
bud?
then they just went after everybody and tackled everybody into the acid. I was like, damn, that's fucking depressing. And then Skybot.
Dude, when Skybot died, I was literally like, why do I care so much?
I felt the same way, but then Maul's reaction to Skybot, fuck.
Yeah.
That hurt him.
Yeah, dude.
That
I mean,
hurt him.
that's probably his best friend for a while.
Damn, he was mad after that. But let's talk about this fight. I don't know what you thought about it, but we talk about like not knowing how powerful these Inquisitors are. Dude, I felt like Maul wasn't losing by any means, but like
Dude, his leg is still fucked.
he wasn't winning by any means either. Marok was keeping up with him. Yeah. And then it was like it took both of the motherfuckers to fight Crow. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know if it's because
Crow
like,
is just a menace.
I don't know if it's because like it's the whole Jedi thing where they're fighting together and that low key makes them weaker because of it. I don't know if it was that, but like I don't know. These Inquisitors seem a lot better than what we thought. Like Ahsoka just murks these two motherfuckers like it's nothing.
Yeah, I think they killed both of them in haste, but I think they killed Marok specifically to show that he was dead.
Yeah.
Crow, I don't necessarily understand.
I don't either. So I'm really confused actually.
Unless we see Crow again.
Now I understand we're supposed to show like Ahsoka is super powerful, right? That's like the whole point.
Even though she's kind of like whack in Ahsoka.
But
she should be as powerful or more powerful than Baylan, and she's just not. It doesn't make that will never make sense to me.
Unless we get more about Baylan, but then I still don't feel like that makes
Ahsoka's probably just as old as him.
Right.
It doesn't make any sense.
It's not an age problem with Baylan. I don't know what the hell it is.
He just seems wiser for no reason.
Unless we some way get a backstory with him, because he talks about Anakin. Like, he was involved as a Jedi.
I mean, everyone knew Anakin.
Right. But it's like he had clear-cut
I assume that his
conversations.
master was somebody important.
It has to be. He has to be
What
somebody.
if his master was like Kiadi-Mundi? Or, that wouldn't be a good example. It would have to be like...
Plo Koon.
No, if they did that, I'd be so pissed. Plo Koon's apprentice would not fall. Kiadi-Mundi is basically half gray. Fuck that motherfucker.
All right, back to Maul. So, yeah, these Inquisitors are like holding their ground. Again, I don't know if it's because they're together or whatever it is with those two, but they're fucking good in this fight. Obviously, Devin and Daki get across. Maul pulling out the dual wield.
When he broke those apart, I was like, he's about to do some wild shit. And dude, he fought better like that.
He did.
He was taking on both of them and like succeeding.
Yeah.
And
I think his problem with it is that he doesn't have experience with it. That was like his first like test with it, I would assume. Because when else would he have done that?
I'm assuming. I mean that's. I think it.
I
Also,
guess the only other time would have been when he had the Darksaber.
It was a call to Sidious.
That, and then also when he gets across the acid.
This is the part I was spoiled on. Him sitting there in his stance. I was like, you fuckers. You fuckers. Just full force unleashed, just chilling.
You know what it also looked like, too? It looked like the scene where Obi-Wan cuts him down in Rebels, where the lightsaber splits in half, and he holds it behind him for like a split second as well. Yeah. I was kind of like...
But
yeah, it was...
He hit and he had both of them up, I was like, oh!
It was definitely like Star Killer-esque.
Do you think that's like a...
It has to be.
We're gonna get a Star Killer.
It has to be a sign for something.
Well, obviously, it's a call to Sam Witwer.
Yeah, for sure.
And, like, most fans probably wouldn't have noticed it, but, like, it's another one of those.
Yeah.
Shit.
It was definitely there for a reason. Whether that be just, like, for us as fans to be like, oh, that's Star Killer stance.
Yeah.
Which that is a significant reason for a lot of Star Wars fans.
Keep going.
Or you never know, like, you have Dave Filoni in charge of this now. If anybody's going to be bold enough to bring Star Killer into canon or try to bring him into canon, it's going to be Dave Filoni and Sam Witwer together making projects and stuff. They're obviously going to make more Maul. I could see that absolutely happening. So what are you, like, dropping the mic about over there?
Hold on.
I don't know what's happening.
I was looking up to see exactly what he said, but because I'm like blanking because now I'm in my head, I'm making up words. But when they get past, right, and then they start walking, and he calms. What does he say? Does he just say inform him?
Oh, what Marok says? I
Yeah.
think that was Marok. Yeah, he says like inform him they're heading in his direction.
Inform him.
Yeah.
He said that, and I went, no. No.
So
And then I instantly went, the instantaneous thought in my head was, this is not Sidious. Mm-hmm. It instantly went, this is one of two.
Yeah. So
this is the Grand Inquisitor, or this is Darth Vader.
It wasn't.
The way he said inform him, just him, I was like, oh, fuck.
So I'm not going to lie. I got spoiled, the big thing. But I didn't get spoiled enough that I was 100% confident. So it was kind of like a back panel where you see like his like side, his backside, and then you see the cape and you see the like red lightsaber. But I didn't see the hilt. I didn't see anything else. It was just like the side of him and his cape, and I was like, that's got to be Vader. Like he has it out to the side, like that's Vader. Like
did okay, yeah. And then so they're trying to figure out where Crimson is. And she's like, we'll go scout. Instant bad decision.
Yeah.
And then she runs back, and when she gets pulled, there's like this gargly
you know what that is?
monster sound.
You know what that gargly sound is? So the voice actress got to choose how she died because she knew her character was going to die. She wanted her vocal cords to get ripped out by Darth Vader. And that's what that gargling sound is Darth Vader ripping out her vocal cords. And then all you hear is
when that happens,
the iconic breathing.
Dude, he walked through the smoke, and I was like, oh, fuck. And then it just cuts. And I was like, that was my dick. I was literally like, oh, shit. Oh, no. So then, obviously, we jump. This next episode starts, and I was like, please start there. Please start there. Please start there. Please start there. And they start there.
Mm-hmm. Very untraditional of Star Wars, actually, to start.
Yeah.
Like that when you leave a cliffhanger like that in Star Wars, usually they don't start there. They would have started with like Dryden Voss's scene. Yeah. But no, they were just like, dude, we're going to start with Vader, and we're going to start the fight right now.
They go up, and they start this fight. And everyone else, nobody's flee. He swings once, and you can see it on Maul's face.
Well, Maul immediately, when he looked at him, was like, shit.
And then he just goes, he says something along the lines of, like, that's no Inquisitor. And I was like, you're fucking right, it's not. I just dropped my phone. But he swung down his lightsaber, and I went, because my fiance sitting next to me, she doesn't watch any but the last two episodes. And she didn't really watch. But he swung the lightsaber, and I looked at her, I'm like, people are going to die.
Well, first of all, it was like the third swing, and Maul's leg fucked up.
Yeah, he's going.
People are saying like he definitely sensed that and immediately took advantage of that, and he clearly did. But also, I want to go back.
Knows robot.
I want to go back. Yeah, I want to go back when Maul sees him and he has the reaction on his face. You can also see he's super tense, and then kind of like shit, like this is gonna be a fucked up fight.
What is that?
Yeah.
What are you?
So yeah, they're all three going at his ass, and literally all he's doing at the beginning, dude. Like it was like other than the one hit on Maul's leg, he kind of just at first was like, "What's up, guys?"
Dude, he honestly was moving.
Later on, I mean, at first it was kind of just like
I know,
were all moving.
When he starts to like. He plays defensively, and then you see when he switches into gear, like, I'm going to start, like, fucking up. Dude, he takes one of those steps and, like, pulls his lightsaber and then goes over top, and I'm like, they're not going to be able to catch that. And, dude, fucking the master literally caught it, and his lightsaber almost hit him in his face.
Yeah, he was getting shoved to the ground. Everybody was getting shoved to the ground. Maul was getting thrown around by this motherfucker.
I will say, this is one of these things I love, because I think... I love Darth Maul, but I think there is this fanboy to Darth Maul that he is like indestructibly strong. and strong as shit. And this show has kind of shown the up and down with him fighting the Inquisitors, and he's been hurt the entire time.
Yeah.
But when Vader slams down on him, you can just... The facial expressions of Maul tell the entire story of how this fight is going.
Yeah.
He doesn't even have to say anything. He just takes a hit and just goes,
That's what I
oh no.
That's what I also loved about the show is like you didn't have to like really think about it. They showed you. They showed you through facial expressions. They showed you through emotions. They showed you through body language. Like Maul was getting fucked up and he knew it.
The only other thing I saw that was any type of spoilers, I did see a couple tweets, and then I just saw a bunch of people posting the like cinema picture just over and over and over. Yeah. And there's people like painting Darth Maul's like face tattoos on that guy and stuff. And I was just like, oh, dude, these are going to be epic. And then I saw someone tweet. It might have been the lightsaber guy. He, like, tweeted, like, this is the greatest thing that they've ever made. Or some shit like that. And I was just like, oh, God.
Yeah, so I thought it was crazy. So all the, like, humans decided, oh, we need to get the fuck out of here. And they all go to force push Vader. And he moved what?
Dude! Oh, my... dude.
He moved what?
Dude. That was one of the parts that my fiance was watching. When they all force push and he just... Not even a foot.
Yeah.
And she just went, oh. Oh, fuck.
You're like, ah, shit. And then like 5 minutes later,
that was a full force push. We see
a force push from Vader, and they all are fucked up.
A full force push from an ex-Sith Lord who is 20 years removed from that. A Jedi Master and a Jedi Apprentice. And he just fucking doesn't move.
Ate that shit.
Okay, so they're running and fleeing. Mm-hmm. Let's just talk about everything to do with the other people.
In this temple run ass fucking...
No, let's just talk about everyone else. So the humans go, they're trying to get to Crimson. They have to... The fucking little blue dude. I'm forgetting...
Vario.
Names, yeah. He has to make a distraction, and Two Boots is shooting at the ship. All that happens, and then we get to the point where they get split, and I'm like... Someone's going to die. I don't know if the son is going to die or the dad's going to die. Someone's going to die. And then the dad gets on the comm. And I was just like, oh, they're going to kill him. Shit. And honestly, they killed him in a very, like, heroic way. He, like, just kept firing as he walked into the cloud of dust.
Well, some people don't think that he died.
He fucking died.
Which I want to come back to later because of that. So let's talk about this fight because nobody cares about any of that.
That's why I'm gonna be honest. I was sitting there going, I actually feel sad for this death. What is happening on the other side? Like I could not think about anything.
I have a theory to talk about with that, but let's get through all the other stuff first. So back to the important shit. So Daki tells Devin to go like with them, right? So she tries to go with them, and then she gets met by the two Inquisitors. When they fucking crawled up that fucking thing and was just standing there ready to fight her 2v1, I was like, ah, shit. And then
I'm not gonna lie, I was like, she might die.
I thought for a second too. I was like,
die.
So you have that going on, and then Daki looks at Maul and's like, if we do this together, we can do it. And immediately gets dismantled as soon as they get there. Daki gets the fucking backhand of his life. Maul's getting thrown to the fucking ground. He's getting thrown all over the place. He gets his leg more fucked up.
I will say, Daki, like, they showed that Daki was a master in this episode a lot. Mm-hmm. When he was fighting Vader, he legitimately was trying to fight him.
Yeah.
And obviously we're saying trying because we know who Darth Vader is, but there was just like, before we even get to that part, when they're like in the temple and she like starts to go away, Maul starts to walk up. This part I had to pause. I rewind it 4 times. Maul's walking and he just looks at the wall. And I went, what the fuck? And then Vader just punches through the fucking wall.
Yeah.
And I was like, what the fuck? I literally, I rewound it 4 fucking times. It kept showing me fucking closed captioning. It was pissing me off. But I rewound it 4 times and just went, what the fuck is going on, dude? He just punches through a wall and just starts fighting again.
Yeah.
Didn't give a fuck.
So one thing I want to applaud Maul for even when he got his leg re-fucked up again, like on top of the first initial hit from Vader. When Docky leaves him to go help Devin with the 2 Inquisitors, I applaud Maul for getting his ass whooped and still getting back up and going back after Vader. He kept doing it, and I was like, you know what? I applaud you. Like, he obviously like runs away at the end. Makes sense.
No, I'm not gonna lie. When Docky made that comment though, and Maul looks back and he sees that Devin is fighting. And then he looks back at Docky. I was like, he's going to fuck him over. And I was like, he's just going to walk away from him and let him die.
Well, that motherfucker said no.
When he force pushed him into Vader, I was like, Maul is a bitch. He is such a bitch for that.
Yeah,
he force pushed him, and then Docky caught it and looked back at him and just went, he just set me to die. Like, Docky in that moment knew he was going to die.
Yeah. Yeah, I wanted to applaud Maul that entire time, and then he was right back to Maul, where he fucking force pushed that motherfucker right into Vader. I also liked the bit where they were trying to like escape before Vader broke the wall down and shit like that, where they were trying to. Maul was straight up in front of Docky, like, you need to use your emotion and your anger. Yeah. Like, he's literally trying to turn her there.
I also like how Docky kind of like, in a way, like he makes that noise, and he kind of accepts, like, we're not going to win this fight without tapping. Like, we're not going to beat this guy. Yeah. He basically was like, we might have, like, it was that notion that he's like, Maul is right, but I can't.
Right.
And I'm just like, well.
Well, Maul was like, if I'm right, he knows what you're thinking.
Yeah.
He just kept saying that over and over and over again. He's like, if I'm correct.
I almost wish he would have caught a lightsaber, because he knows who he is.
So that's the thing. So I've heard people talk about it, and he knows. He thinks he knows, but the problem is he can't accept it, because that means Sidious won. Sidious's plan went through, and it wasn't Maul that was there to do it with him. He was replaced, and it was officially done at that point. And seeing Vader, seeing Anakin, made that official.
Well, I honestly think he doesn't actually know.
No, I think he does, and I think it made it official to him.
He knows as much as Ahsoka knows.
I think he knows, and I think it made it official to him. But he's like he's too proud to accept that.
We also got to think about Maul. When does he fight Anakin? I don't think he ever does.
He doesn't.
He never even meets Anakin.
But in season 7 of Ahsoka, we know that he knows what the plan is.
But that's what I'm saying.
We know that he knows.
He doesn't exactly know that it's Anakin.
I think he knows.
But like, I think in the same way that Ahsoka can't accept it until she breaks his helmet in Rebels, Maul can't accept it.
I think Maul can't accept it because he's too proud to accept it.
I don't know if it's necessarily too proud. I just think he doesn't. In a way, I understand. Like, what you're saying is correct, but it's also in the matter of like, it's based off of the assumption, but I think part of him is thinking, how could this be Anakin?
I think he knows. He kept saying over and over again, if I'm correct.
Well, he also knows all the Inquisitors are ex-Jedi.
Right. But he keeps saying that, and I think he knows. But I think he can't accept it. I believe that.
But I think there's a little bit of all of it. I still think he can't accept that he's been replaced, but I also think he can't accept that this is the Anakin Skywalker that everyone knew. Like, if he would have told Master, why do I always fuck up his name?
Docky.
I always want to say, what is his name? Full name?
Fuck if I know. It's Docky.
Eco Deco Docky.
Something.
But every single time that I feel like the issue is Docky would have knew who that was.
Yeah, but I think that's the difference between Maul and Docky, where Maul is using the dark side and can sense that in that way, but Docky, all Docky can see is darkness.
No. I mean, in the sense, I think Docky knew Anakin as Anakin. He did not know who that was.
That's what I'm saying.
At all.
That's what I'm saying.
I think it would have been interesting for Maul to catch a blade from Vader, which we didn't talk about that one yet, by the way. If he would have caught it, and even if he just says the line, I know who you are, and it just pisses Vader off, I feel like it would have been a call. And even if he would have said, like, something along the lines of like Skywalker. To let Docky know, and then Docky dies.
I think Docky doesn't know because Vader's not Anakin. Vader.
I don't think Docky knows at all, but
right.
But the fact that Maul knows, for him to say it, I would love to have seen Docky's face to be like, what? Because he wouldn't know. No one knows.
Yeah.
Unless you are outside know from another source. By the way, when Docky attacks Vader and he catches it, and then Maul strikes and Vader just catches that shit, I was like, what the fuck? And then he swings and fucking Maul catches his. I was like, what are we doing?
Well, when Maul caught it, I was kind of like, really? Was he able to catch that? But then when he immediately broke from it and went back to Docky, I was like, he didn't have him that well. He had him enough to where he didn't die.
Maul used every ounce of him to catch that.
Absolutely.
And you could, by the way that Vader just goes to where Maul catches it like this.
Yeah.
Like he almost touches it.
Yeah, like I was kind of...
That was a last resort. He's going to cut my fucking head off.
Yeah, I was kind of surprised that he was able to stop it. And then, obviously, Vader just broke from it, and Maul was still frozen in place. Like,
yeah.
That, dude, everybody... I'm shocked people... Like, I've only seen good things so far, like, with people talking about it. I'm actually surprised because you were mentioning the Maul fanboy shit. Like, and people really legitimately thought Maul could beat Vader.
No, but I also think this is like the eye-opening of like, I don't actually think anyone thought full Vader, Maul could beat full Vader. But there was always that, well, we wouldn't know. So there's always that like, I'm going to say things to get a reaction type of thing. And you got what you wanted. Yeah. And then the normal person thought how it was going to go, it went.
Right.
Also, like I was saying earlier, Docky was fighting. Docky took a fucking hit on Vader.
He did.
He hit his shoulder plate, which, if you don't know, his shoulder plate is built to take lightsaber strikes. He hit maybe one of the only spots that was a bad to hit Vader, which is also why.
And then you saw Vader get pissed off.
Yeah. Which Vader also knows he can take strikes like that, so he lets people take strikes like that to like take lower, like, yeah, like it's, yeah.
I thought it was funny. People were like, dude, this motherfucker didn't even have to say a singular word.
Dude, I'm surprised he didn't say anything.
He didn't have to. That was the point.
I think part of me wishes he would have like been like, on the flip side, like if he said, like if Maul did say something along the lines of like Skywalker, if he comes back with something along the, like he could just be, I'm thinking of so many things he could say, but like, I think it would have been honestly a fun like runaround moment for one of them to mention Kenobi. Like if Maul would have been like, "Your master taught you well" or something, and Anakin would have said something along the lines. I don't know how they would have put it because like it would have had to have been menacing, and every way I'm putting it is way too much dialogue. But along the lines of like, "My master defeated you more than once."
So I saw people talking about how Vader at this point thinks Ahsoka is dead because of going to the wreckage after Order 66. And people were saying Vader thinks that Maul killed Ahsoka. And he was fighting like he knew that Maul killed Ahsoka.
See, I don't know though, because I do think Vader honestly was kind of trying to fight the master.
Well, he disabled Maul. Maul was a liability in that fight at that point.
Yeah.
He couldn't even walk anymore at the end. Like,
dude, Vader didn't give a fuck about Devin. He didn't give a shit. He was like, she's whatever.
Also, like with the different lightsaber forms, I saw a lot of people talking about that, and technically Form 7 would have been one of the better forms to fight against Vader, which is Maul's primary form. But with Maul being disabled, that was not helping. If anything, it was a hell of a liability to Maul.
Dude,
and it made Vader look even more powerful because of his Form 5 that he uses. But Docky, looking like he's using Form 4, probably would have been harder for Vader at that point. Like
that's why he gets shots off.
Right. And I think that's why he was more focused on the Master than any of the other ones. Because one,
I think he also knew, like you said, Maul was injured. But he also... Anakin probably knew the Master.
That's also
He
possible.
probably knew that it's like, dude, this guy is not like a nobody.
I like that Vader didn't talk. One, I thought it was more menacing, and two,
I think there could have been a one-liner.
no. I'm kind of glad there wasn't. I think it was cool to have like a one-time thing where we don't get a one-liner, we don't get dialogue. It's like
I also
just
see that.
straight menacing to society.
In a weird way, it's so menacing for him to not say a fucking word, but at the exact same time, like I do think a one-liner could have been like epic.
It could have been, but
I agree that I don't think this show went that route.
yeah. You know, we didn't even talk about Marok just like falling off the bridge and like not coming back with his lightsaber that can make him fly. What the fuck was that? He was just gone the rest of the fight. And then also, once Devin got the red lightsaber, which was kind of cool, not gonna lie, when Devin got Maul's lightsaber, that was kind of cool.
Yeah.
And she fought the Inquisitor, and then the Inquisitor fled. I was kind of like, oh, bitch.
Oh, dude, I forgot about a part of the fight. I will say, I don't remember which Inquisitor it was, but when the Master sends Devin across the nuclear facility, when the Master is fighting one of them, and the Master just shoves his hand and catches their lightsaber in the middle, I was like, yo. Master Iko Dekodoku is kind of fun. Like, I'm kind of mad that we don't get... Like, honestly, if they do another Tales of the Jedi, I would love for them to do one with him.
They might, because if Dave Filoni's in charge of those, and then he also
I need a Plo Koon and Master Iko
he
Deko.
brought back these two characters, like the Inquisitors, it's probably likely that we could get something like that with
Oh,
him.
dude, Tales of the Inquisitors.
Dude, that might be how we get more information on them. Also, I'm going to bring up the fight where
Who the fuck could Crow be?
where they were better together. When Marok's gone, Devin's kind of holding her own to an extent. Like, obviously she's weaker, right? But she's holding her own to an extent versus just him.
Yeah,
and it's like,
and then he like fucking roundhouse kicks her.
yeah, but still, like, you know, they're gonna fight aggressively, and she's still trying not to. But also, what I wanted to bring back up about Captain Lawson and about how we technically didn't see him die.
He's dead.
He's the only one he saw Maul force push Daki into Vader. He watched that.
Did he?
Yeah. He got to see that.
How?
Because where he was at in the woods, he saw down over the bridge.
Did we get an actual visual of him seeing it?
Yeah, he looks over, and then that's when it cuts back to Maul, and Maul does it.
Oh.
And then it cuts back to Lawson after he force pushed him. He got to see that, which could bring stuff into the future problems, because Devin's obviously going to be with Maul, right? But if Lawson didn't die and he knows that information, that's problem trouble for later.
Yeah, but
Because think about it. Devin's dead by the time we're at Rebels or something, right?
I mean, she might have just overthrown him.
I mean, something.
And just didn't kill him.
She's something.
Well,
at
that's
that
the thing.
point.
Maul's kind of injured in that show, too.
Well, yeah.
Maybe he never gets his leg fixed.
Or maybe Devin fucks him up.
I mean,
But I feel like they're...
I really wish she was
So
darker.
I feel like they're...
Do you think she'll turn red? Like she'll paint herself to look like Maul, to where we get this like Darth Talon look?
No. I think she's going to stay like...
Fuck!
But,
She starts
no,
wearing, like...
Lawson saw that. So we never technically saw him fall to the ground.
Why'd you move it? I'm trying to grab a hair that's
That's what
on
you're
it.
doing. But I don't know. I've seen some people bring that up. We never technically saw him die. We saw him take a shoulder shot and I think a leg shot.
Vader knows it, though.
Knows what? Oh, that.
That Maul did that.
Yeah. But Lawson technically... we
Vader
didn't
might
see him
use that
die.
against them if they fight again.
Could. So that's
I love
just,
how Vader's just ended up fighting fucking everybody.
That's
where's
something-
the Yoda Vader fight on Dagobah?
but that's something to keep in mind. Like, Lawson saw that. And I'm like, Also, when Devin wanted to go fight Vader at the end, when the Inquisitor left and it was just her and Maul, and she taps into like her dark side voice. Did you notice that?
A little. I think I'm about to rewatch both of these episodes.
Well, her eyes turn like bloodshot, like almost like Sith yellow. And then her voice changes like a motherfucker. And it's like her like dark side voice. People are thinking that she's going to like kind of go through a mild like transformation when she does become like full dark side. and that's how she's gonna become like Talon.
Dude, maybe she like morphs into like a darker red. Honestly, that'd be so fire.
Yeah.
If they made her look like Talon, obviously
Well, she's also young.
I will say, there are some things about Talon that I do not want to see with Devin. But
Well, Devin's also young right now. She's obviously gonna
maybe
get
they
older.
get older and they get darker, depending on their colors.
I don't really know how
The
that
blue
works.
ones kind of do that. The blue ones start baby blue and then they get like a neonic dark blue. It's like
I don't know.
Ala Sakura is like an in between where she's like middle, like
She's
young.
clear as day a child right now, and if Maul like teaches her for her like becoming an adult, like I mean, dude, she really could just become Talon.
Yeah.
But it's weird that she would have a Darth title at this point when Maul doesn't, unless he looks it as an opportunity to like start the rule of two, like how he kind of did with Savage. Unless he starts thinking that way again. That's possible, I guess.
Yeah.
But I mean, yeah, I thought that was crazy. Her voice change was nuts. I was kind of like, I had my mouth open for like 15 minutes, dude. I was just
and
like,
so like Maul drops the building on Vader.
well, yeah, that was the
Dude,
only way they were getting out of there.
Vader just fucking boom, 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 boom. Dude, I'm like, dude, he is fucking invincible,
And
dude.
then he just walked out of it at the end.
Yeah, dude, and then he finally, like, we see where it blocks the path and they get to jump on and go, and then you see him walk out, and instead of it being, like, that frosty, like he was in the snow, it's got, like, that dirt look, and I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
I love a dirty Vader. Don't you, though?
Yeah, I mean, dude, that just goes back to the visuals. There were so many visual effects in this show that were actually, like, insane.
Dude, I honestly, one thing, too, I thought the fighting was so quick that I'm like, I need to watch this in, like, 0.5 to see some of the shit that's going on.
Yeah. That one scene, like, in episode 9 where there are two Inquisitors, Daki, Devin, and maybe Maul, like, all hit a lightsaber at the same time in, like, a freeze frame. You remember?
Yeah,
that?
no, it's the double Inquisitor and then the three of them.
Yeah.
When they're in the pit.
Yeah.
Dude, when they hit that, I was like, yo, they're going after it. And then this is the thing. I'm starting to forget all that stuff because I just, like, we got to Vader and my mind went blank. I was like, what is going on?
I've watched it twice already. I watched it on, like, the TV, and then I watched it on this massive-ass projector on the wall. So the coloring on that wasn't as good.
I might watch it
like,
on my PC and see if, like, the coloring is, like, even crazier and stuff.
Yeah.
But so we got to do rankings.
Well, so I want to talk about Sam Witwer was just actually interviewed about this, and season 2 got brought up, and he started talking about it. He was like, I've probably already said too much. And then he was like, I'm not supposed to talk about this either, so like we're going to wrap this up really quick, but it's going to come sooner than what we think. What you guys think?
I think it did.
They're supposedly working on it already.
Yeah.
And I'm like, are you kidding me?
I mean, dude, how long was it? When did we find out Darth Maul show was coming out?
I don't know. That's a good question.
It was not that long ago. It wasn't like a year ago.
This is why I've been saying for a while, like, not everything needs to be animated, but dude, you could have so much
I will
content.
say, dude, so many people are pissed that Ahsoka's not animated.
That's what I'm saying.
So many people
you
are
could have
pissed.
so much content.
Yeah, but you need live action.
I
will say, I don't think you need live action shows.
I don't like.
I think you need live action movies, though.
I like the aspect with Ahsoka being live action because it's leading up to a movie.
Yes, but the issue with it is she looks like shit.
We got Hayden.
Her head tendrils suck.
We got Hayden. He looks good.
He looks old as shit.
That's
when he
fine.
looks.
He's old, but he looks good.
Yeah,
right.
but
But
season 2 should be animated, and then season 3 will be live action, and season 4 is animated.
Well, season 2 is supposed to have a lot more Hayden in it. So, anyways, I fuck with the animation, dude. You can pump out Tales of anything and just.
They've already announced. I think they're doing another Tales of the Jedi.
Yeah,
and it's going to be new Jedi.
I probably.
Which is interesting because.
Probably Daki.
Dude, I don't know. They might go hardcore and go like Mace and Yoda.
I mean, dude, I don't care. Like,
I really don't. Just, I will say, do not give us a character that we know. I don't want Barriss. I don't want another Dooku. I don't want Darth Maul. Can we? Obviously, those were two of the Sith, but like, I don't want people that. I don't want Anakin. I don't want Obi-Wan. I wouldn't hate, but like, I wouldn't mind an origin Obi-Wan that gets into the Master and Apprentice book, like
that would
that
be the
era.
Padawan book.
Yeah, up through those.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind those, but like honestly, I don't want that. Don't fucking give me any more Ahsoka. I'm done with Ahsoka. I want Yoda, I want Mace, I want Plo Koon, I want Kit Fisto, I want I don't want Ki-Adi-Mundi. I want those people. I wouldn't even mind like Quinlan, I guess, but like we kind of got like a lot of Quinlan. Not well, we have the book and then we get the whatever. We actually don't get a lot of Quinlan, but
But like, dude, you can have so much content so easily as well. Like, I know there's a lot of effort that goes into it, but dude, it's so much easier than filming a live action show.
Yeah.
Like, come on.
Honestly, I don't think they should keep doing live action shows. They need to pump out more movies though.
Yeah.
Like
They need to do something movie wise because
they
obviously
need to
that's
do
how
a
they're going to
movie
make
every
more
2
money.
years at least.
Yeah, probably. If they want to keep making
I think
money.
you should do every other year. You should have a May released movie.
Yeah. All right. Rankings. I've said it like 8 times already.
So we went from a 9.3 and a 9.4 era.
Yeah, 9.7. I've said it like 6 times.
I'm going to go on a limb. I think this is the greatest piece of Star Wars other than the Clone Wars. I like this more than Rebels. The only thing I'll give Rebels is because it's longer.
See, currently right now, I'm going to say I like Maul more. I've been saying for fucking like 3 years, I want to rewatch Rebels, and I haven't done it because I've seen some scenes where...
I think Rebels is fantastic.
Yeah.
But there are... The problem with this show is they're starting it out in a way that there can't be filler.
Yeah.
And so there is no filler.
Right.
Where the Clone Wars has filler, which, if you know us, we both love filler. So, like, that doesn't bother me. But when it comes, like, I'll probably still have Rebels higher. Maul is 3. Of everything.
They're all, yeah.
It's better than everything. It's better than Andor. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. It's better than Andor. It's better than Ahsoka. It's better than the Bad Batch. It's better than Mandalorian. I don't even give a fuck.
Yeah, I think it is.
Now, first season of Mandalorian, we'd have a conversation.
Yeah.
But
overall, it's definitely better.
Acolyte,
Which just this could change, right? You never know. Season 2 comes out. I know, but
it's only gonna get better.
dude, you also have Sam Witwer working on it.
You just killed all of the baggage.
You also have Sam Witwer working on this shit. Sam Witwer is not going to be a part of a bad project. He's not going to do it. Like, you have a fan making it. You're not going to have...
also don't have oversight of a dumb bitch anymore. So,
so I say 9.7. It's phenomenal.
Dude, it might be a 9.8.
It's fucking.
What
good.
is the Clone Wars?
9.7.
A 9.8, 9.9.
They're fucking right there, dude.
Rebels is probably like a 9. I think they're in order. It's 9.9, 9.8, 9.7.
9.9.
Yeah, Clone Wars is 9.9.
Damn.
This is a 9.8. What is wrong with this show? There's like a tiny bit of Lawson filler, but Lawson ends up being like a massive character, and that's the only way they get to where they're at.
Yeah.
His son is whatever. His son started fucking blasting people though. So.
Yeah, I know. I was kind of like, damn. Yeah.
The blue dude, we need him to get to Crimson. They actually made Crimson look really good.
Yeah, I was like, damn, that looks really good.
Yeah, Paul Bettany.
Yeah, I don't. It's fucking good.
It's at least 9.7.
Yeah, it's there, dude. It's like 9.6 to 9.8 range. It's there, for sure. It's so fucking good. Like, and it's also It's also an extension of the Clone Wars again, like the Bad Batch. And it's like, dude, this shit is like top tier Star Wars.
And the animation's just getting better and better.
Yeah.
It's just getting better and better.
Yeah. The emotional weight that you see from some of
I'm
this shit.
still sad about the robot.
Skybot.
We couldn't have killed Two Boots.
Skybot.
Fuck Two Boots.
Yeah, Two Boots lived and Lawson died.
But
fucking funny. Or Lawson died. We'll see.
Next week we will be having to figure out what we're doing.
Yeah, making it up on the fly.
No.
And then a week after that's probably Mando. Or close. Maybe the week after that.
What day does Mando come out on?
22nd. That's a Friday. We're going to watch it on that Monday because we both work.
And then, or the Tuesday, something like that. And then...
Yeah. Well, videos don't come out till Saturday, so it's going to come out like a week late.
Oof.
Yeah.
Call off work.
I can't.
We'll go when you're done
I'm
at
not
work.
going to your graduation then.
Yeah, I graduate this week, so that's done.
It was my birthday. We forgot that.
It was May the 4th. We didn't even talk about that.
Yeah, we didn't even talk about that. My birthday's on the 3rd.
Went to a restaurant yesterday, and someone complimented my shirt the day after Star Wars Day.
Somebody complimented my shirt yesterday, too. It wasn't Star Wars, though. But it was
Blue
weird.
lock.
It was. But it was weird that we both got compliments on our shirt in the same day.
What shirt was I wearing the other day? Someone gave me a compliment for. Oof, what was I wearing?
I had the Burger King McDonald's meal. Or Burger King meal, sorry. What did I just say?
Burger King McDonald's.
I had the Burger King, Grogu, and Mando meal.
They're sold out in our entire area.
Yeah,
it's kind of crazy.
My stomach still hurts. It was the most okay fucking thing ever.
Hater.
And also the blue milk thingy was just vanilla ice cream with blue fucking one. Just fucking squirted in that bitch.
Well, they have True Moo Blue Milk right now too. I haven't seen it in the stores, but
And then it had
we should
like
just
these-
get drunk.
had
We
these-
should do a power hour with Blue Moo. Or, what is it called?
It had this like cookie bits on top of it. That shit was gross.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, they were like macaroons, weren't they?
They were tiny little like fucking circular sprinkles.
Oh,
Kinda.
gross.
It was fucking gross. It wasn't that good.
Might go get Burger King. Yeah.
But yeah, I had that. Stomach hurts.
I don't think we got anything else.
I got a cool cup. They wouldn't let me buy the other ones. They only had 3 of the 4 colors anyways, but
How much was the cup?
it came with the meal.
Oh.
So I got everything. It came with everything and it was $22. Yeah. I didn't pay for it. So
I'm not getting that. No.
it wasn't worth it either. You got chicken fries with their garlic sauce, which the garlic sauce tasted like Papa John's garlic sauce. Just straight up.
Okay.
It also looked the same.
Well, this is not a
Weird.
food channel.
Well. And then I guess the like kind of cheese curd, it was like a ranch cheese curd kind of thing.
It was like a bacon ranch cheese
It was
patty
alright.
thing.
It was all right. The sandwich was probably the best part, and I don't even know what the hell was on it.
It had like pickle chips.
Yeah, you didn't taste those. But
But anyway.
it was not worth $22. The cup was the fucking.
We're talking about Star Wars now. Burger
the Star
King.
Wars cup.
Anyway, so yeah, Maul was fantastic. I can't wait. I can't wait for Mando. I'm so excited. I think there might be another like Mando sneak peek, but
It's on Disney Plus.
we're not watching that.
I
so-
watched all of it.
Oh, we're not watching it on here.
Oh
so
no. They have like it's called a season. It's like Mando like sneak peek. It has a sneak peek like a scene, and then it has like 3 little like behind the scene things or whatever. There it's like a total of 8 minutes maybe.
okay.
I watched all of it the other day.
All right. Honestly, we can watch that next week if we want. Sorry for the yawn.
We could watch the like sneak peek of the scene that they had because they got to show. They showed us like an entire scene almost.
Yeah.
So we could watch that.
Well, yeah. Anything else? Maul was fantastic. Can't wait for more. Excited. This has been My Drink Media. We will see you guys next week.